Abracadabra. When you hear that word, what comes to your mind? A kid's birthday party? A guy in a cape pulling a white rabbit out of a hat? A joke? Word with no real meaning? We all grew up believing this word is nonsense. But almost 2000 years ago, a doctor gave this exact word to patients to cure deadly fevers. Nobody knows what the word actually means, and yet it worked. Today, without knowing it, you might be using the same power against yourself. Stay with me. By the end of the video, you'll never say the words I am the same way again. Welcome back to Hidden Word Power. Today we are breaking one of the oldest myths in language history. Let's go back to the Roman Empire around the year 200 AD. Cyrenius Sammonicus is the personal doctor of Emperor Caracalla, a ruler who was known to be afraid of illness and death. So when Sammonicus treats patients dying of fever, he isn't just fighting for their lives. He's under pressure to find something that works. His treatment isn't a plant or a potion, it's a word. Abracadabra. But there's a catch. Patients had to write the word in a very specific shape, an upside-down triangle. Each new line loses one letter until a single letter remains at the bottom. Then they had to wear this piece of paper around their neck like a charm. As the letters disappeared, line by line, the fever was supposed to disappear with them. To be clear, this was ancient medicine, not modern treatment. Nobody today should try this instead of seeing a doctor. But at the time, people believed it worked. And here's the part that should stop you. Nobody, not even Sammonicus, could tell you what the word actually meant. He didn't need to know. He only needed to believe it, and so did his patients. So the real question isn't, what does this word mean? The real question is, how can a word with no known meaning still change what happens inside the human body? Here's where it gets interesting. For centuries, people have claimed that abracadabra comes from an old Aramaic phrase, Abracadabra, meaning I create as I speak. It's a beautiful story. It's also not proven. Language experts have studied this claim closely, and most say the Aramaic origin doesn't hold up. The word's true root is still unknown. Not Aramaic, not Hebrew, not Greek. All of these are guesses, not facts. And that's the real mystery here. After 2000 years, we still don't know where this word came from or what it was meant to say. But here's what we do know. The meaning was never the source of its power. The belief was. When Sammonicus' patients were that shrinking triangle, they weren't relying on a definition. They were relying on belief. And belief, it turns out, can be measured. Doctors today call this the placebo effect, a proven case where belief alone changes the body's response to pain, stress, and illness. The ancient Romans didn't have that word for it, but they had already found the effect. Modern science found something similar, but this time we can prove it. Your brain works like a filter. It can take in everything around you, so it constantly decides what matters based on what you focus on and what you repeat. Scientists call this selective attention. If you keep telling yourself, "I'm always tired," your brain starts noticing every sign of tiredness and ignoring your energy. If you say, "Nothing good happens to me," your brain quietly filters out the good things that already do. You're not doing magic, but just like Salmonicus patients, you are training your body and mind through belief every single day with the words you repeat. Do this for the next 24 hours. Catch yourself every time you say "I am" followed by something negative. Then replace it with something specific and true. Not "I am amazing." That's too vague for your brain to use. It should be more specific. "I am handling this one step at a time," or "I am learning even when it's hard," or something like "I finish what I start." Should be small, honest, and specific. That's what actually changes the filter. You don't need magic. You just need to notice what you're already saying. Tell me in the comments, what one sentence you're going to stop saying to yourself starting today. If this video opened your eyes, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. To see how words secretly control your life, subscribe to Hidden Word Power right now. Thank you for watching. Your words have power. Learn how to use them. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.